Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're taking to the skies to uncover some of the most fascinating and mind-blowing facts about airplanes. We see them soaring above us all the time, but how much do we really know about these incredible flying machines? From their secret features to the science that keeps them airborne, we're about to dive into 10 amazing facts that will change the way you look at air travel forever. So, buckle up, make sure your seat is in the upright position, and let's get started on this high-flying adventure. First up, did you know that the air you breathe on a plane is actually coming directly from the engines? Now, before you panic, it's not as scary as it sounds. It's called bleed air. The jet engines compress the air outside, which heats it up significantly. This hot, compressed air is then cooled, filtered, and mixed with recirculated cabin air before it's released into the cabin. About 50% of the cabin air is filtered through hospital-grade HEPA filters, which can capture a huge percentage of particles, and the other 50% is fresh, sterile air from the engines. So, despite what you might think, the air quality on a plane is actually incredibly high. Next, let's talk about lightning. You might think a lightning strike would be catastrophic for an airplane, but they are designed to handle it. In fact, the average commercial airplane is struck by lightning about once every year or two. The plane's metal body, usually aluminum, acts as a Faraday cage. This means the electrical charge from the lightning strike passes along the outside of the plane's section and exits, usually from a wingtip or the tail, without ever entering the cabin or affecting the electronics inside. So next time you see a flash outside your window, you can rest easy knowing the plane is built to take it. Here's a fun one. Have you ever noticed that tiny hole in your airplane window? It's not a defect. This little opening is called a bleed hole, and it plays a crucial role in safety. Airplane windows are made of 3 panes of acrylic. The outer pane handles the immense pressure difference between the cabin and the outside air. The inner pane is just there to protect the middle and outer panes from scratches. That little hole is in the middle pane, and its job is to regulate the pressure between the outer and middle panes, ensuring the outer pane bears the most pressure as it's designed to do. It also prevents the windows from fogging up. Alright, fact number 4. Why is airplane food so, famously bland? It's not entirely the airline's fault. At 35,000 feet, the combination of low humidity and low cabin pressure desensitizes your taste buds. Your ability to taste sweet and salty things can drop by as much as 30%. This is why airline caterers often add extra salt and spices to their food, so it doesn't taste like cardboard. So next time you're poking at your in-flight meal, remember your taste buds are the ones taking a vacation. Moving on, ever wondered why the cabin lights are dimmed for takeoff and landing, especially at night? This isn't to help you nap. It's a critical safety precaution. Takeoff and landing are the most critical phases of a flight. By dimming the cabin lights, your eyes are already pre-adjusted to the darkness outside. In the unlikely event of an emergency evacuation, you won't be temporarily blinded by the sudden change from a bright cabin to a dark exterior. This can save precious seconds, which can be the difference in a crisis. It's a small detail that has a big impact on safety. Many long-haul aircraft, like the Boeing 777 or 787, have hidden rest areas for the crew. These are called crew rest compartments. They're usually tucked away above the main cabin or in the cargo hold, accessible via a hidden staircase or ladder. Inside you'll find beds, sometimes with privacy curtains, and other amenities to help pilots and flight attendants get some much-needed sleep on flights that can last over 16 hours. Now for a feat of engineering. Have you ever seen the wings of a plane flexing up and down during turbulence? It might look alarming, but it's completely normal and actually a sign of strength. Airplane wings are designed to be incredibly flexible. During testing, they are bent to extreme angles, far more than they would ever experience in flight, to ensure they can withstand the immense forces. This flexibility allows them to absorb turbulence and gusts of wind, providing a smoother ride and reducing stress on the wing structure. So, if you see the wings flapping, just think of it as the plane gracefully riding the waves of the air. Fact number 8 might surprise you. Airplanes don't actually fly in a straight line on a map. What looks like a curved route on the flight tracker is actually the shortest distance. This is because the Earth is a sphere, not a flat map. The shortest path between 2 points on a globe is called a great circle route. Pilots use these routes to save time and, more importantly, fuel. They also take advantage of jet streams, which are like superhighways of fast-moving air in the upper atmosphere. Flying with a jet stream can significantly shorten flight times and reduce fuel consumption. Let's talk about those contrails, the white lines that planes leave in the sky. The hot, humid exhaust from the jet engines mixes with the extremely cold, low-pressure air of the high altitude. This causes the water vapor in the exhaust to condense and freeze, forming tiny ice crystals. What you're seeing is a long, thin cloud, similar to the puff of air you see when you breathe out on a very cold day. The duration of these contrails can even help meteorologists predict the weather. And finally, our 10th fact is about the tires. You'd think landing a 400-ton aircraft at over 150 miles per hour would instantly shred its tires, but they are built differently. Airplane tires are filled with nitrogen, not regular air, because nitrogen is an inert gas and less susceptible to pressure changes with temperature. They are inflated to a pressure of around 200 psi, which is about 6 times higher than your car tire. This incredible pressure, combined with a highly durable, reinforced rubber compound, allows them to withstand the massive weight and friction of landing. Each tire can handle about 38 tons of weight and can be used for hundreds of landings before needing a retread. So there you have it, 10 amazing facts that prove airplanes are even more incredible than we thought. From the air we breathe to the secret bedrooms for the crew, every single part of an aircraft is a marvel of science and engineering designed for one primary purpose: to get us safely from one part of the world to another. The next time you're on a flight, you'll have a whole new appreciation for the complex systems at work all around you. Thanks so much for joining me on this journey today. If you enjoyed these facts and want to learn more about the world of aviation and travel, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to ring the bell so you don't miss our next adventure. What was your favorite fact? Let me know in the comments below. Fly safe, and I'll see you in the next video.